Jane and Joyce are here
Jane,
watching.
Jane and Joyce. Okay, so I'm going to start over. I'm recording. So I cleanse my face with the Hydrofusion micellar water and handy dandy little cotton pads. And if you want to see how gross, this was just from the day. So this was not makeup, anything, just regular dirt from the day, you know, all right there. So ew. So what we're going to do, and you can see that Sandy's cleansing her face, Amy's taking her makeup off because she was on another call. And so now what we want to do is, like I said, we're not going to review the products because Janine did a fabulous job of that on her, on the sales meeting. And she also did a really good demo. So now you want to think about it in terms of how can you demo it to your customers, and also how can you teach your team members how to use and demo this product, even if you have to do it in the virtual environment. So because we're such a big territory, we have to do it that way. But even if you are a team leader, you don't have all your people living right in your neighborhood, so there's no way you're going to be able to get them all together for a meeting. So let's take a look. I'm going to turn it over to Cindy, and I'm getting some background from somewhere, so let me figure out where that is.
Hopefully not me. I think I'm pretty quiet.
Yeah, no, it's not you.
Okay.
But I'm going to forward the slide, if I can figure out how to do that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. We're going to go backwards tonight because we think we really want to try to keep this call to like 20 or 25 minutes. So we're going to start with the strips so that we can get them on our noses and have everyone give them 20 minutes to dry so that by the end of the call, they'll be dry and ready to take off.
Okay.
Okay, Sandy, take it away.
All right, so like Renee said, tonight we really want to talk to you guys about how to sell this product, how to demo it. So the first thing, obviously, a great way to use the product is when your face right out of the shower, it's still damp and moist, but since we're all sitting around and not in our showers, we should all have a little cup of water. So what you want to do is get a little bit of water on your fingertips, and you just want to dampen the pad until it's completely saturated. And that's where that black is showing through. I think Donna had mentioned it looked like it was the charcoal. So once you've got that nice and dampened, you're just gonna peel it off like so. And then take it obviously with the little point down because it's gonna go over the bridge of your nose. And for me, my biggest issue is right here, like next to my nostrils. That's where if I'm gonna get blackheads or it gets really bad, that is where you want it. So you just wanna smooth it on. Everybody figuring that out? I see some black screens, so I just wanna make sure everybody's with me, and I can't see without my glasses, so I think it's on my nose, right? Yes, it is.
I can't. Okay, so that was interesting because when I went to peel it off before we wet it, it was not sticky at all.
Right.
After we wet it, that's how it became sticky on
right.
the outside.
It's like water activated.
Yeah.
It should be sticking to your skin pretty good. Again, get in all your creases. And when we talk about selling, guys, less sometimes is more. So what I like to do when I talk about products is I really like to pick out keywords, punch words. So charcoal says, peace out pollution. That's a fun one. When we talk about the pore strips, it's unclogging charcoal, draws out almost like a magnet, right? It pulls that out. So again, just these kind of keywords. Pollution ages your skin faster than time alone. So even if you don't live in a big city, and I know we have a lot of rural areas, pollution is everywhere. It's even inside your house. So again, the charcoal neutralizes pollutions, detoxifies, purifies. Again, find those key words. So does everybody have it on? It's also oil-free, hypoallergenic, of all of that. So now that we know how to put it on and why we're using it, let's talk about who we're going to target and how we're going to promote this item. So who's got some ideas? I'm not hearing who's ever speaking. If you could maybe get closer to your,
No, I think that one was background noise.
okay.
What about teenagers that have a lot of acne?
Absolutely. So how do you think you could draw them in? What might be some key words to use with a teenager?
Not sure.
All right. Well, teenage concerns usually are the acne and the blackheads. So again, deep cleans pores. Peace out pollution. I like that one. That one's kind of fun. I think that's kind of trendy. Who else? So we're talking teenagers. I know someone brought up men. There are a couple of groups of men I'm thinking of that could really use it. Who do you think those could be? What kind of guy? I think I heard someone start to talk.
I can visualize my daughter and all of her girlfriends having a sleepover night with using this whole collection and having fun with it and doing their selfies and Snapchatting.
Absolutely. There you go. That's a great way to promote it, especially to the young crowd. So if you do have younger people in your life, get them on it, get them use it, getting them promoting it. I also heard someone mention construction workers, guys that work outside, right? There's a lot of guys that work outside. They definitely need it.
Football player.
Football, yes. Yep, absolutely. Mechanics, anybody that works around chemicals.
What about cheerleaders?
Ah, they're outside in that dirt and that dust 100%. You're never too young to start taking care of your skin.
You know, it opens up a whole different conversation when you're at a place where you're encountering people that work outdoors.
Yeah.
So amusement parks, baseball games, soccer games, you know, festivals that we have going on right now that they're outside. So it kind of just starts a whole new conversation and thinking about what that open-ended question could be to that person.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, I wonder what it would do on your hands, because I've seen construction or like gardeners and people like that where the dirt is literally ingrained in their hands. And I wonder if the mask would even help pull that out.
It probably would. And my thought too is I'm going to start using it here, because this is where I get blackheads too, is that little deep indent. So I'm actually going to start using it there as well, not just on my nose.
That's awesome. Okay. Any other thoughts or questions about the pore strips?
And I have a timer set, so I'll let us know when it's ready.
And this is this is really like, remember when Biore came out with their nose strips years and years ago? I mean, that was a trend then. So the nose strips and the charcoal together is sort of a new hot trend. And it could be sold by itself just as a starter product, and then later add on sell the other pieces. So Donna, why don't you tell us about the mask?
Well, I am so excited about this. So think of this, really, it's basically a mask in a stick. And it's a think of our whole Neutralize line as an on-demand purification, basically. So the charcoal in here, it acts like a sponge to absorb all the toxins and oils. And as you know, it's very cooling to the skin, and it removes all the dirt and the pollution-induced purities. So it's also, you know, think of the charcoal as a magnet. So there's...
Hang on a second, Donna. Sorry, Donna, I was getting a bunch of background noise, so I just muted everybody.
Okay, so there's really two ways to apply this. And the second way I'm going to show you is a way you would do it with your customers if you were going to demo it and maybe do a hand show. And like Alice said, she could just surely see her daughter and all their friends over doing this and having a party. Well, you wouldn't want to just pass the stick around, and you wouldn't want to demo it on every customer's hand. So the other way you can use it by applying it is with one of our synthetic brushes, the Avon foundation brush. So there's two ways to do it, and I'll do one side of the face. Hopefully I can do it without my glasses. But if everybody wants to go ahead and you just put it on your face very lightly. Skip over the nose area because you already have your strip. I'm going to take the foundation brush and I'm going to use the other side of my face and apply it with the foundation brush. And as I said earlier, you want to be able, if you were going to demo this and do a hand show, you would use the foundation brush and apply it right on your customer's hand like that to show them how it feels. They would wash it off after 10 minutes.
Donna, I have two questions.
Yes.
The first one is, it's not really a question. It's more of an, oh my God, does this stuff smell good?
Oh my God, it smells so good. I came off mute to say the same thing.
But my second thing is, I've used it before, but I'm just now noticing that it is actually a stick. Like, I was thinking it was like a roll-on where the liquid was somehow coming, but it screws up and you can make it get bigger, and then it's going to actually dissolve as you put it on every time, and you're going to use the whole thing up.
And this is the one thing I really love about this product. The cap is a screw-on cap. It's not a pull-off cap. Yes. And you twist it to make it go up or bring it down. The other thing is, charcoal. Someone, and actually Margie's on here tonight too, she said she had really dry skin. She was afraid maybe the charcoal might dry out her skin. Well, the charcoal is not drying at all. And actually, when you put this on, doesn't your face feel very moist?
It does, and
it does. Well, and the charcoal is not drying at all. Think of this charcoal in this mask. It's known to think of it like a magnet because it absorbs all the pollutants and toxins that are in your face right now. It's drawing it all out, and it's not drying at all. And the only purpose of this charcoal is to remove the toxins. The other ingredient in here is that kaolin clay. Do you all remember the clay mask that we had? Well, it's the same ingredient. That actually neutralizes all the free radicals, and it's a very gentle ingredient also, and it instantly detoxifies your skin and impurities. And I'll tell you, the one thing that totally sold me on this whole line is that when your skin is irritated, it shows redness and you have inflammation, and it's from the environment and the pollutants. Well, that causes your collagen levels to decrease. And when your collagen levels decrease, it breaks down, it all breaking down, and that is what's going to lead to the fine lines. So that right there really sold me on the whole line.
Wow, that is super interesting. So how are we going to sell the charcoal mask?
Exactly. I had talked a minute ago about, or Alice did, about having a party or a spa party with all three products. But how else can you demo this product, get your customer to sit down with you and demo it? And how can you sell this to other people that are not just your customers? How can you get new customers with this? Let's brainstorm. You're on mute. Just unmute yourself and just give us some ideas on what you're going to do with this fabulous product. Anybody?
I'm going to kind of jump on what Renee was talking about with the hands. This would be a great one to be able to demo on hands. It's not too messy. You can do it right there. Again, construction workers, anybody who works outside. I know me, that's one of the things I think looks the oldest is my hands. So I'm actually, after you said everything you just said, I'm going to try it on my hands because I've tried a lot of things. I'm going to see if it works because I've been doing the vitamin C and that's been helping. So I'm going to try this. But I was thinking easy way out and about to demo on hands with a little bit of water. Done. Easy.
Absolutely.
I think it would be, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. We want to hear.
I was going to say, I think it'd be really fun if you can visit some of the salons that are, where the stylists actually rent their own chairs and actually see if you might be able to demonstrate that on their customers, like maybe they're sitting under the dryer, getting their hair colored, and just a fun way that you could do that demo as a hand show with those customers sitting in the chairs, because it'd be like a little spa day for them while they're there, where their customers might really appreciate it.
I love it. What about barber shops? Okay. What about a customer appreciation day at a barber shop?
And I honestly cannot get over how amazing it not only smells, but feels. It just feels so good.
I just tested it on my hand with using the cotton pad. Thinking that, how when you, if you're demoing a full site, like a lipstick, you're supposed to use like an alcohol swipe after every use to let the next person test it. You may be able to get away with doing that, giving everybody kind of a thick swipe on a cotton pad and then rubbing it on the back of their hand and kind of testing that as well.
Yeah, I guess you could, because if you were going to use the foundation brush, you would have to clean it. I was thinking taking the micellar water with the pad and cleaning it after each time.
You could, and I wonder if you could even use a one of those little white spatulas that we sell, and maybe just take a little scrape of it.
You could. Personally, I like putting it on with the foundation brush because I feel like I'm getting it on really everywhere. It feels really good. And the coolingness, how it feels when it hits your skin, is that fabulous or what?
I mean, I'm thinking now I've had it on for a few minutes. It feels really good. My nose is
I was going to say the timer went off, so whenever we're ready, we can peel our nose strips off if everybody's ready for that.
No, because
we can do yours and then do ours.
we
Do
can
the
take
mask.
a picture.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But we can do it. Mine's not really dry yet, honestly.
I don't know that it dries completely. I literally left it on for a full 20 minutes earlier, and it stays a little wet, but that's okay. Because it feels about the same as it did with 20. I did it for 15, but we can leave it on for longer as well.
Okay, Judy,
keep working.
Does your group have it on? You're on mute. Anybody who has it on, we need you on your camera because I'm going to take a picture. And if you don't have it on, turn off your video for just 1 second so I can just get the group with the masks on.
Put ours on.
Okay, I see me, I see Dawn, I see Sandy, I see Donna, I see Amy. I'm gonna try to Turn off, stop video.
I don't see Amy. I don't see Alice.
I'm going to stop the video on anybody who doesn't have it on so that we can get all of the people with it on at the top. Stop video. Okay, here we go. All right, ready? Brenda, I can't see you. I saw you trying something on your face.
Oh, no, I don't have it on.
Oh, you don't have it on? Okay, I'm gonna hide you for 1 second.
That's fine.
Okay, here we go.
Boy, Amy, you got yours on thick.
I do. I use the stick. You use the brush. I use the stick, and so it was.
Well, I know, but I can't see doing this on the with the video. So normally
use
it
my
goes
phone.
on thick.
I
Yeah.
cheated and used my phone, like the camera, so I could see if I had it everywhere.
I was with Donna. I can't see a thing without my glasses
Me
on.
neither.
I
Oh
have
my
no idea what
gosh.
anybody looks like right now, including
hate-
myself.
Having reading glasses.
And Renee, you're on mute. I see you talking, but you're on mute.
And I thought there was a way to do a grid so you could get everybody like in the middle, but maybe not.
I did, but I did, and I was able to take a picture that way. I don't know. What you
Fantastic.
did, but I had to stop sharing in order to do it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'm going to leave mine to still dry a little bit longer. So let's move on to the serum. And I think, Alice, you were going to talk about the serum, right?
Yes, but you still have my screen off.
Oh, sorry. You can turn it back on if you want to. Let's see. I can't turn it back on automatically. You have to.
It says on my end that since you stopped it, you
Oh.
have to.
Oh, let me try. Ask to start video. Okay. Judy, I'm going to ask to start your video.
There we go. All right, are we ready to do some demonstration on our new Neutralize serum? And the great news about this serum is you can demonstrate this in so many ways to your customers. Now, obviously, you can do it through your social media posts, do Facebook Lives, and that's kind of why we're practicing tonight, so that you have an opportunity to see what that feels like being in front of the camera. So again, you could do it through Instagram. You could also do home parties with this. And so I want you to start really thinking about how you want to promote this product. And again, as you practice with me this evening, since you have all of the other products on your face, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate how to do a hand shell. So first of all, again, you want to make sure you have all of your products ready. So you would have your serum, as Renee shared earlier, our micellar water. And then again, for the demonstration, we also want to have your Avon brochure or information available for your customers. And then to get started, just really think about that product in your setting so that you're really prepared so you can give the best demonstration possible. So for us doing the hand shell tonight, I'm going to pretend I'm with a customer, and my customer's name is going to be Cindy. And so I'm going to first of all start out by asking Cindy a question. And that question might be to Cindy is, can you share with me what comes to mind when you think about pollution? And Cindy's response is going to be, wow, smoke and smog. And for sure, definitely smoke and smog. However, we know that dirt and dust, which is everywhere, as you heard earlier with the pore strips and the mask. And as I believe it was Sandy who had shared, that with pollution actually ages your skin faster than time. So with that being said, Cindy, would you mind if I demonstrate our newest collection from Avon with you, because it's such an exciting line and it's going to help to visibly protect your skin and keep it looking fresh and youthful. And if you don't mind, I'd like to offer you a quick hand shell. Great, I'm for it. So Cindy, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cleanse that area of the skin because what happens is when we use very cleansed skin, it's going to give us the maximum benefit from our serum. And wow, look at that pad. And I know by the look on your face, Cindy, later you're going to want me to share a little bit about that micellar water. So we'll do that later. So as we get started, I don't want you to be surprised as we put this serum on your hand, because it actually is going to come out in a very dark charcoal gray. And once we smooth that into your skin, it's actually going to turn clear. So before we get started with this, we're just going to kind of warm that area as well on your skin, because it's going to apply a little bit better and you're going to get the maximum benefits from this product as well. So as we get started with this, the serum really provides a physical barrier while suppressing those pollutants from free radicals. It's going to help to reduce those signs of aging. It's also going to help to reduce redness and blotchiness and irritation, while it helps to repair that skin. And the neat thing about it, by using this serum, it's going to actually make your skin 4 times more resistant to the pollution. And so you're going to want to use this product both in the AM and in the PM before or after cleansing. And you just gently want to smooth this serum in upward and downward motions, just to really get that to absorb into your skin. And if you're applying this in the morning, you may want to ensure that you do use a sunscreen like our Avon SPF 50, because the serum is free of SPF. So wow, Cindy, what do you think? Oh, I believe this just looks amazing and feels amazing. I think it's actually reduced my redness and blotchiness in my skin as well. Well, that's a great highlight. So thank you, Cindy, for sharing that. And I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because what I want to share with you, I know you're going to enjoy the rest of this line, because we have some amazing ingredients. And at this point, I might read through all the ingredients with Cindy, but we're going to do a time swipe this evening. As we shared, we have a lot of great training out there from Janine on Facebook Live, Avon U, and then also you'll see some of that information here on the screen. So after I shared the ingredients with Cindy, the next thing we need to do is obviously close that sale and really ask for the sale. So I'm going to ask Cindy simply another question by saying, Cindy, let me ask you, are you ready to get your skin ready for the change of seasons? And at this point, Cindy says, yes, I believe that's an amazing product line. At that point, I might share with her that right now as we do our pre-launch, guess what, Cindy? You can get both the mask and the serum for just $40. And the great news is when you make that purchase, Avon's actually going to throw in that package of the pore strips for you. And this is an amazing $86 value that you get to try for just $40. So with that being said, and you think about how would you want to promote this with your customers? So I really think about those customers today who say, just leave the bag at the door. So how might you be able to really entice them and be able to invite yourself into their home for 5 minutes? As you can see, it did not take long to do that hand chill. And then also thinking about those samples, how might you be able to mail out a sample to a customer and get them to do a Facebook Live or a Zoom meeting just as we're doing tonight? So we'll go ahead and open it up for some other ideas.
While you're thinking, on the screen is actually a snap and text that you can take a picture of. This is the, did you know the environmental factors are the #1 cause of aging? Time to add some charcoal to your skincare routine. Can't beat this deal. And this is the one that technically expires on Friday because it's only good for campaign 20 and it's only good in the online environment. So rather than risk that they miss out because Monday or Tuesday is too late, I put Friday as the expiration date. So grab a picture of this from either a screenshot or a photo with your phone, and you can send it out to a couple of people. So now I'm going to stop sharing. Do you need it back? I may have stopped sharing too soon.
Yeah.
Do you need it back?
Yes, I need it back.
Okay, there we go. I have to tell you, oh my God, I just did the micellar water and then I did the serum just like Alice said, and this hand feels amazingly soft. So
I know, it's awesome.
I think that the obviousness of this demonstration is amazing. And if I didn't have the charcoal on my face right now, I would take both of my hands and rub them on my cheeks so I could feel the difference at the same time. So if you can feel both hands at the same time, it's super obvious which one did the you did the demonstration on. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing so I can see everybody on the screen. So, what are your tips, ideas? That bundle offer is amazing. It's more than the strips for free. It's like the strips for free and another $2 off just on the introductory price. If you take the regular price, it's way more. But I don't like to take the regular price because it's on introductory price. So really all you're saving. But the other thing about this is it's not even out yet. It's not even until the cover of campaign 20.
Can't even get it.
Yeah.
So I'm having way too much fun with this. Like, could you imagine drawing a goatee on and then going to your customers' doors with a beard or a goatee?
I love it, Amy.
and then asking just waiting for their shock and be like, I'm neutralizing. I want to show you how to do so too.
Well, I think this is a great thing to get out there right now with your customers and asking them for referrals and who do they know that works outdoors. And then just talking to them about the pollutants in the air and break it down the collagen and aging, is enough to sell somebody on this.
And also too, these could be great samples. I mean, it's a full-size product, but you could give these out for testimonials from your customers and have them go live, say, hey, I'm going to give it to you free, but I need you to X, Y, and Z to help promote it for you as well.
Awesome.
You could even get them to try it by ordering yourself the box of the pore strips and then just selling each one of the pore strips individually to your customers to get them to try it. And it's in the brochure for $7.99, so it'd be about $1.33 per strip.
That's a great idea. You could even give them a strip with purchase. So while you're waiting for your bundle to come, here's one strip that you can start using right away. I can't get over the smell. It is fantastic.
My face feels so soft right now after using all the products.
I know. Awesome.
I like how all you guys got to take yours off, and here I'm sitting running the webinar, so I can't take mine off. But I'm hoping my nose.
I don't even know if it's off.
Well, and I'm just a firm believer. You sell what you love, and really get out there and try the product and get passionate about it, because you're going to sell the heck out of it. All three of them. It's 3 products right there that you can sell to your customers. And it's really a way to get new customers too. And would you all agree you sell products that you're passionate about, that you love?
Mm-hmm.
And I think, getting back to the barbershop, it really wouldn't hurt to go in there and talk to some of the barbers, and selling them all 3 at a discount and asking them to have it there at the shop to show their customers and take orders for you.
Yeah, I could even see somebody sitting in a shop for a few hours and just however many people, if there's a shop with multiple stylists or multiple barbers. I know that where I get my hair cut, there's 3 people working all the time. So there's 3 people in chairs, there's 3 people in the waiting area. It'd be cool to try. I'm even thinking the next time I go get a haircut, I need to take it just for the girls to try, the stylists.
How about at the AC walks after everybody's been outside doing
Well,
their
I'm
work?
thinking of,
You know, that's something to demonstrate there.
I just thought of someone that really needs this product, and that would be flight attendants.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
The air
Sam.
on the airplanes is not good.
Dawn, you were going to say something.
I was just gonna say that, what about going to like a sports clips? That's, you know, it's only men that come in there, but, you know, they're just sitting around. They walk in, they don't make an appointment. So sometimes their wait is a half an hour, you
Yeah.
know. A brave man say, hey, let's put this on your nose and see what you think, you know, because they always have acne.
If you're going to sports clips, they care about that because they also go there because they get a little pampered. So why not go to a salon and say, I want to pamper your customers?
Right.
I bet you guys would love like to get facials. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, they get the hot towel on their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing is, what about going to an office building during their lunch hour? They have, you know, half hour or maybe an hour to eat. If they've got a lunchroom, you could go in there and say, you know, hey, let's just do your nose, and, you know, take along some magic wands and put their makeup back on their nose if they're worried about that.
That's a great idea.
Love it.
Love it.
Great idea. I
Okay.
love
Well, we've gone over our 30 minutes, so I am going to thank everyone for your participation. I will post a picture of those of us who got all dolled up with our masks on, and make some sales. Go out and demo. Carry them with you. I think the smell alone, I would buy it. So I wouldn't even
Oh, I know. I love it.
smell it, and it's really smells good. And the serum is easy to demo anywhere, anytime. Just a little bit, one little drop on the back of a hand. So awesome. Thank you all so much. And Donna and Sandy and Alice, thank you for your demonstrations, and have a great night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
so much.
Bye-bye.
I gotta go
Thank you.
back in my son's bathroom.
Bye.